Sabah, also known as the land below the wind, is rich with primeval forests, mountain ranges, exotic islands, and bustling townships. The second largest state in Malaysia, it is also home to Sabah Forest Industries Sendirian Berhad, or SFI. Jointly owned by the Lion Group and the state government of Sabah, SFI started operations in 1988 to maximize the utilization of timber resources. It comprises 3 divisions: the Forestry and Timber Division, the Pulp and Paper Mill, and the Integrated Timber Complex. Practicing sound forest management, the Forestry and Timber Division manages close to 290,000 hectares of forests and produces log species such as agathis, seraya, nyato, and selangan batu, among many others. Some of the logs are used in its pulp and paper mill to produce high-quality, uncoated, wood-free printing and writing paper. The manufacturing process begins at the wood mill, where hardwood and plantation logs are slashed, debarked, and chipped. The pulpwood chips are then screened and cooked together with steam and chemicals in a digester to produce unbleached pulp. The pulp is screened, washed, thickened, bleached, and stored. Finally, the pulp is transformed into paper in paper machines. Dried and wound in for packing and delivery. SFI is capable of producing 150,000 tons of fine quality paper per year. Its paper manufacturing operation has been awarded ISO 9002 certification. The Integrated Timber Complex was started in the late 90s in order to streamline operations and to spur greater downstream activities. Today, the ITC comprises a sawmill and a plywood mill. Capable of producing 100,000 cubic meters of sawn timber and 120,000 cubic meters of plywood and veneer per annum. Other facilities include kiln drying chambers of 1,000 net tons per charge and a pressure impregnation plant. Raw materials are sourced from SFI's own forest concession and go through the process of peeling and sawing. Premium logs are sent to the sawmill and exported as top-quality sawn timber. Peelable logs are diverted to the plywood mill for plywood production, while smaller logs, sawn-off cuts, veneer trimming wastes and peeler cores are sent to the pulp and paper mill for chipping. Bark, splinters, off-sized chips and fine sander dust are burnt to produce steam and to generate power. Finally, the residual ashes are mixed together with effluent from the pulp and paper mill to produce compost for use in the nursery. By maximizing its usages, SFI has achieved a recovery rate of 96% for each cubic meter of logs delivered to the mills. That translates to near zero wastage of SFI's resources. SFI products include top-quality paper of weight from 50 GSM to 120 GSM, sawn timber, dried veneer and plywood in a wide range of sizes and species. Paper is marketed domestically as well as to Singapore, Brunei, Egypt, Iran, Hong Kong, the Philippines and Indonesia. Wood products are supplied to the domestic market and exported to Japan, the EU, the United States, Korea, China, the Middle East, Mauritius, South Africa and Australia. Advantages such as a sustainable supply of raw materials, stringent quality assurance on all products, on-time delivery, competitive labor costs, and in-house port facilities all contribute to SFI's world-class performance in the international market. SFI is committed to the preservation of the environment. Certain areas are totally excluded from timber logging and designated as protected forest and water catchment areas. SFI aims to efficiently manage and develop the forest resources so that there is adequate and perpetual supply of wood and clean fresh water supply. It undertakes reforestation to provide a perpetual and renewable source of wood. It maximizes land use by carrying out reforestation in areas with the highest growth potential. To date, it has replanted more than 30,000 hectares of plantation land, with a target to cover 130,000 hectares eventually. The main plantation species are acacia and eucalyptus. The modern effluent treatment plant at SFI comprises separate waste collection systems and a recyclable spill collection system for the control of accidental discharge. SFI provides employment for over 2,500 local people. A comprehensive staff welfare program includes housing, recreational and sports facilities, medical services, religious facilities, and training and development. SFI is committed to community and rural development. It provides health care and distributes tree seedlings to villagers. Under its Rural Assistance Scheme, it has also contributed to the construction of schools, roads and bridges. Our vision: to be a world-class regional player in the forestry industry, producing pulp, paper and timber-based products that enrich the quality of life.